Yes, there's a quest that I'm in. A quiz for them to raise the hen, because then I could raise the hen into a big and slice into it when the attempt was met. Any attempt to trespass on what I said, you'll be left on a stick. You'll be left like popsicle, but ain't that cold when my flows would go with mohawk. Like there was a sun that shone behind them clothes. It was a cactus with pins to stick your skin. Don't be a stinker, dog. Get into him. Get it. I was all there was. It was a grown dope that I start to shake a snow globe I talk about. This is when the stars would toss and men shake hands and act like gentlemen a sec, because I say that a lot with red, like things have changed. It's no longer the past, in the second that's next, and I got me a bag, a sunshine bitch that I'll share with you in a sec. After I had my fulfillment of it, it might be gone or maybe crumbs or maybe just flip the bag upside down over something of course, so the crumbs will be lost if there's any at all. Because yo was an anomaly, bro. I was the one that it should be like for everyone. I was the prototype, bro, from God himself, who wanted to make it unlike the elves. If he was Santa Claus, that's the stuff that I talk about in flows. The Santa Cruz was the place you docked, the biggest ship that's like York, because then you could have saw that the frog had his full of what could have got stuck to a web, and he had 8 and he had 6, and then I fucking said some lazy rip when I spit, because we're almost out the petrol and tank. Petrify yo like turning the stone, because I might as well. It takes one to know, and I know this for sure, because then the show would have been close to the wet that would have touched, like those were the rolls to make the suds. And that's when I say my craziest stuff. We get into this love with glittery hearts. Y'all know love boats can go sink yourself with a cannonball that's large. And then I would go and entrust the rest of this that I could have said to them in sentences, like a lamp got lit, because you would have loved the flubber if they melted it down to a fuel that they could use. Because the fuselage would have got full with every next try that I'm giving to y'all. The try was met with a dent, because I dent the side of your head if I decided I wanted you to, bitch. Almost lost that pole. That's okay. Lasso talk, because then the loss of observation and loves when I said my elaborate stuff that belongs in the labyrinth, dog, because it was a dragon with wings that could fly to get out into the wind, just to feel it again, to feel that youth and exuberance of what I do with this, because you slurp from off of a spoon, I guess, like it was soup. It was good. Attest to the next row that I get, because I thought I heard the postman come. It makes the same damn sound with them shoes. Tennis up, this was much and this was love, because we both would stop, because we haven't been home, we haven't got that first cup. That's the deepest, dog, that's why they made a song. Maybe the depths of the regions I get had reasons attached, and these were strings you could pick, or maybe scabs that want to get healed for the full statement, reinstatement, because then I would have already said it, so I could just say it again so it could stay what hasn't been stained yet. Yes, would they stay if the stainless was involved and at the flesh? At the neck where the necklace would go more tight, I was toyed like a tiger with raw, because then the stripes would have changed the polka dots like I was a leopard all along. You couldn't change them like those. Why fucking no? Because the stars align with my song. I'm aligned with the grow, because I drew a line in the sun that was large enough it would look more like the Grand Canyon, y'all. Because that was a Canada part that I'm carving off with this carving board and some of the sharp that I plucked from the drawer when I pulled, because that's how the magic trick goes. Yes, casket up, you bitch, and bassinet, because I had to have my bed. It's like the radishes that I plucked from all of them gardens that's lush, with enough of that wet that would fall from the clouds. for eons when you put them back to back like them eights, just laying down for a six so they could list what I said. Cause this was a list from this, no, you just get a glimpse into the crystal ball, then back on top was that the cloth I got. Yes, question mark, and then a pause, like it was dot, 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 to be continued, dog. Cause that's how good it got. Good God, that's how good it got. What the fuck? Maybe I splashed like mully colors involved. Touche. Yes. You can't laugh at yourself. You can't laugh at anything, though. Your motherfucker has got a sore thumb. You don't garden at all, so what the hell? Yes. Go for full flows, go for fulfillment of what you told them a while ago, but you didn't really tell them at all. It's more you told yourself and wrote a little memo or a note, and we'll get back to that in a while, then tacked it to the wall, because then I could have got tacky off the wall, because that was something that I'm reattaching, yo. That was when the intentions were best, and I just give them another inch of this yardstick I had, because it was a yarn that I stitched into some of these songs for you. The kitty's demise will be nice. Them eyes will be X. Both of them are, and then a hook in the side of your chest. The side where the ribs would reside. Residue was red on the cloth that you would have worn. Yes. It would have adopted it up like it was its own, like it was a graphic you wore from now on, from the plane that it was, like it's Jane or something. Wore on the top, looked like a female shirt. It's all that I'm saying with rap. All that I'm saying was in a silent bitch for days, and then it started to itch and never stopped, like bumps from the mosquito that got in somehow. That was me with my song. That's the smallest violin that I broke like it's a guitar, and I fucking rock with this song, because it's on the stage where rose guitars, a whole rows of where they grow and such. I want them up by the roots, and I want some soul next to where I stood. And it was clean before and glossing up like that was a mop or something that spawned to do the job, because I could spar this thought. It was a fucking croissant with all the toppings you love on the top. That's the top where the bee's knees would have got if the bee stung and wanted to get up. And he went up and he never stopped. And he never came down, because that's the type of bee that he was. The type of bee that I want. The type of bee would have another part in it, I think. I'm bewildering myself with this bewitched. Good type of witch, though. Not those that want to harm their own family. No, we want to take those and farm those out. There's something with the guillotine involved that fall, and it's really sharp when it does on the soft to disconnect and put in a woven basket wove by a kid. And he has to wash. But he doesn't have to, he gets to, dog. Because then I could get to the best part of this song. Like y'all been waiting at the edge of your seat, here it comes. This was a coma flow for a comb over though, because in comatose you'll go with some of this shit that was colder than yours. That's the shit that we shovel on top of when he's already dead, and in the soul with what was in the pot, because that was a flower that decided to grow in the worst fucking place. But it did anyway, because that's the part that you picked this porcelain, because that could have been porcelain it was in. Boom! I think. Fuck yeah. That's right, son. That's right. This is Drown a Kid flow. Boom! That's right. In a cedar block. Boom! Northwest. Fucking right. TWA.